This is the greatest.
Kauri and Leon.
Welcome to The Greatest with Kauri and Leon, where we debate opinions.
On what we think is the greatest of the subjects we're talking about.
Last week we talked about games.
And this week we'll be talking about movies. I'll start off and say my favorite movie of all time, which I truly believe is the greatest, will have to be Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. I believe this because, first off, it is a very visually pleasing movie with it having lots of various colors and different environments that it explores during the whole film. Secondly, I'm going to say how it very much relates to teenagers and their everyday life, with them having to juggle between different lives, pretty much, between their home life, their school life, and society and socialization with friends. Thirdly, I'm going to say how it explores different people and different backgrounds, not just their childhood or where they grew up, but it also explores their cultural background so it can relate to more people. And lastly, there's always more to talk about. You always find out something new about the movie because of the aspect of its like multiverse thing, where there's millions and millions of different variations and different ideas that you can always explore.
You said that it shows really good visuals and cinematography.
Yep.
Does it not reach a sort of limitation with its animation?
I don't think so, because of its animation, and it uses very different animation styles in the movie, and it changes between scenes to express different types of emotion. And this type of editing style that he uses, the animation style that he uses, it always leaves some room for...
Yeah, but could you not just add color filters on a camera and have somewhat the same effect, right?
But it doesn't explore and express the same emotion that maybe what it's already showing in the movie.
But it does.
Okay. This is the greatest.
Kauri and Leon.
My favorite movie of all time, it's a pretty recent one. It's called Project Hail Mary. It truly shows passion and the art of cinema, which has really been watered down recently. And it has fantastic acting by all the actors that are on it. The cinematography and the visuals in my film, not his film, is eye-opening and truly beautiful. And in doing so, it's actually the first movie in cinemas to almost make me cry, which is it's a pretty big deal for me, because I never cry at movies, especially not in cinemas. And also, according to Neil deGrasse Tyson, it has realistic theoretical logic. So that's pretty big for a science fiction film.
But I think that if it's science fiction, people aren't looking for realism or how realistic it is. They're just trying to...
Yes, they are.
They're trying to immerse themselves in the movie. If it's too realistic, it's just their everyday life. They're not going to want to watch it. That doesn't make it great.
How else do you immerse yourself in it if it doesn't become your world? If he was flying around in a helicopter in space, that wouldn't make any sense.
But that's where my movie does good also. It makes you relate to the character even though you're not in the same position. In Spider-Man, the main character, Miles, you're not a superhero, but you can relate to him because of the struggles and the everyday challenges he has to traverse to in his everyday life. While your movie... What person can relate to some dude going to space?
You cannot relate to Spider-Man. You don't have two different lives. You don't have superpowers. You don't live in the Spider-Verse. It doesn't exist.
This is going to be a wrap for The Greatest by Kauri and Leon. I don't think we're going to get to the bottom of it today, which truly is the greatest movie. But if you do have your own opinions or you want to go watch the movies, please do that, and then we can get your opinions on it, and you can take a deeper dive into really thinking what is the greatest. Thank you for listening. It's Kauri and Leon.
Goodbye.
Yeah, goodbye.
This is the greatest. Kauri and Leon.